of Claire Nowland, who was tasered by police in a nursing home. It's the same Andrew Thaler who harassed Claire's family outside the hospital as the great-grandmother was dying. And yesterday we revealed that Andrew Thaler is at it again. There is a disabled man in the Snowy region who had his caravan burned down. And the morning after, Andrew Thaler turned up and decided to celebrate it. Why? Because Andrew Thaler has been campaigning against this guy as a permanent resident inside a caravan park, and he's got legitimate criticisms, I think, about the caravan and some other issues surrounding it. But the bloke's home had just burned down. He's in a wheelchair, and this councillor, Andrew Thaler, turns up, and he films himself laughing about it. Here's a reminder.
I'm here in the Nimbidabel Caravan Park, and I've got a funny story for you. I think it's funny. My wife's saying don't make it funny, and I'm sort of thinking, how can it not be funny?
Yeah, well, how can it not be funny? Let me try and help you with that, even though your wife was trying to help you, you moron. A bloke in a wheelchair has just had his house burned down. How would anybody in their right mind find that funny? Andrew Thaler has phoned in wanting to respond. Hello?
G'day, Ben. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. What do you want to say?
Well, I want to correct you. First of all, I thank you for bringing awareness to the issue. The correction that we need to make is that the fire was actually happening when I was there. I originally went there to render assistance to the fire call. So the fire guys were actually in the caravan trying to put the fire out when I was there. Now, separately, Warren Catton, he lied about me years ago. He ran over me.
There's something wrong with your phone. There's something wrong with your phone.
Hang on.
On loudspeaker or something?
Yeah, it is on loudspeakers. My wife's standing next to me, but I can take it off loudspeaker if you want.
Picks up the radio as well.
Is that better?
When it picks up the radio as well.
Now it's all gone quiet.
What, you can't hear me?
Hang on, when I put it off loudspeaker, I can't hear you, and when I put it on loudspeaker, I can.
What, you can't hear me now?
I got you now, Ben. Got you now.
Yeah, well, you need to talk like that, away from loud. Yeah, just that's just normal, right? Not loudspeaker.
Yep, cool.
Okay, so I'll start again. Here we go. Here we go. One tick.
Don't put too much into this.
Andrew Thaler, hello.
G'day, Ben. How are you?
Good. What would make you laugh while a bloke's caravan is burning down?
Well, it's a bit of an Australian thing because, as I said, it's a funny story, but it's not a funny story.
Mate, it's not a funny story. A bloke's caravan was burning down and you thought it was funny. Your wife was smart enough to say, don't laugh at it. It's not funny.
Yeah, but this is the same bloke that lied to the police and had me arrested in front of the entire town.
Mate, listen, Andrew, I'm not going into internal things to do with you and some war you've got with some bloke in a wheelchair in a caravan park. You laughed at a bloke in a wheelchair as his house was burning.
Yeah, I did. I thought it was hilarious because the house is a fire risk. You admitted that in your show this morning that these things are a problem. I've got concerns about it, and I put a motion up.
What makes you laugh as someone's house is burning down, a bloke in a wheelchair?
Well, he abused me, and he actually accused me of lighting the fire off camera before I started filming, which is, that's part of the background, Ben. Nobody knows that bit. The police do. My wife recorded it.
Interesting, isn't it, Andrew? Because you seem to live stream everything. You capture every moment of your nutty life. But the one moment this bloke threatens you, you don't have it on camera.
I don't capture every moment, but when someone makes a false allegation against me, as this bloke has a history of doing, yes, I will turn the camera on, Ben. It's how you protect yourself. That's what saved me.
Well, let me make an allegation against you right now while you're talking to me. You are scum of the earth.
It's so boring, Ben.
Is that all you got?
You're a fuckwit.
Is that all you got?
There's plenty more where that came from, but I've got better things to do than talk to you.
Well, you don't, because you're talking to me. Thank you, Ben.
Not anymore.
Well, grow up, mate.
Nothing. Can you even say that on radio?
That's Ben Fordham. I'm not joking. That was the actual real life Ben Fordham on radio. Well, he's just gone off his show, and I rang in to be available and accountable to him, and his staff said, "Hang on, Ben would like to talk. Ben would like to talk to you," and that's all he's got. So Ben wants to know why I laugh, because it's funny.
He doesn't want to hear the story.
He doesn't want to hear the story. He doesn't want to hear the facts. There's my wife standing there. He wants to put his slant on things, and then all Ben Fordham has, despite his prowess and his skill on radio, that's all he's got. Oh dear, Ben, you got to try harder, mate. But thank you for the content. Love your work, Ben. Love your work.